The United States of America have got a bit of an issue. They've got an issue with their First Amendment. The Orange Von shits and pants and want to get rid of it. Although the man that supported him gave him $300 million, bought a platform for $44 billion, and that's only worth about $10 billion or something. Elon Musk supported him on the basis of freedom of speech and saying that we mustn't lose our freedom of speech, he said. Yeah, but the Trump regime is literally getting rid of your freedom of speech. You're going full on, head on into fascism. It's a tyranny, that it is. Now, if you're on the right, though, you get to keep your freedom of speech. Like Brian Kilmeade on Fox News, when he said that if they don't accept rehousing in a shed or something like that, you know, or maybe a warehouse building, or maybe it'll be somewhere where there's crocodiles or something, you know how it goes with this lot. They should have involuntary lethal injection. Well, no one gave a damn about that, did they? As far as the administration's concerned, they didn't put him up on that. They probably thought, oh, that's an idea. Yeah, it's not such a great idea, all right? It's called murder. Just I'll put it out there. It's literally that. It's called murder, all right? Well, I won't be a bit surprised that the regime in the White House would absolutely enjoy it. And Donald Trump would probably put... well, oh, crikey, I mispronounced his name. Sorry, Orange Von Shits and Pantson. We'd probably put notches on his headboard, that he would. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Anyway, a friend, another YouTuber. His name's Josh, from The Enemy From Within. He's a friendly trucker, that he is. He's not stupid, no.
That the response in America will be enough to cause them to lose money because they have such a huge international following. All Shorts. Oh. Don't think I don't know about
did you say my name?
Every day. They say this dude All Shorts mentions you in his
I
videos
do.
all the time. All Shorts, help me spread this message.
Disney
Disney believes they are too big to fail. And that's all I know.
Well, I'll see what I can do then. I'll try and help spread the message. Yeah. You see, there's a lot to mull over here, really. You see, because what has happened recently, you probably already know this, but Jimmy Kimmel, he got cancelled, he did. Cancel culture, that he did, yeah. He got cancelled by ABC, which is owned by Disney. So he got cancelled by Disney. So yes, cancel your subscriptions now before you go into full-on tyranny, okay? But anyway, so... yes, Jimmy Kimmel got cancelled by a Nazi sympathising entertainment outlet. Yeah, okay, I know that's some controversy about that. But, you know, we do know that Hitler loved Disney. Although Disney was banned in Germany during the war. Yeah, World War II, it was banned. They can't play it in German cinemas, no. Unless it's your own private cinema. That's only Hitler had access to. He loved Disney. Not Mickey Mouse so much, no. But he loved Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and all that. Maybe he did reenactments, a bit like Putin, whatever. They're all in the same ilk and that, with their golden showers and stuff. You can just imagine it now. And maybe while they're at it, they'll skin a few and make them into light shades. Lamp shades? Anyway, shades. All right, things you put over light bulbs. Maybe that's what happened. But that'll be next. Yes, don't waste all those homeless people. Don't just feck them while give them lethal injection. Well, actually, no, you might have to do it first, actually. But there again, you want to keep the skins fresh. Yeah. And anyway, make them into shades. Instead, at least you get something out of them. It's a bit of a waste otherwise, isn't it, you know? So, just hoping they got tattoos. Probably have, because a lot of them are going to be like ex-military and what have you. Because you know what it's like, you know. Yeah, let's give all the veterans that are homeless lethal injections. Is that what he's proposing? People that fought for the country. These people are traitors. Fox News is a traitor to the United States. And anything that is decent, They should have fucking got rid of him, because what he said was foul. What Jimmy Kimmel said was tame. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was really, really tame. I don't understand what all the fuss was about. That's pathetic. It's like any excuse to get rid of anybody who's got any kind of platform on the left. Yeah, they're going to be after us a lot next. Yeah, they'll be after YouTube. They've already got their TikTok, haven't they? You know, which they're going to have control of. That's been censored to feck at the moment. Like, crikey, yeah, isn't it just? I don't post on there anymore. No, I do watch stuff on there, but it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner, and it's going to have no substance. It's just people dancing. Doing the shuffle, and people and girls skipping really fast to music. Lovely. Oh crikey, I'm too old for all that shit. Anyway, so oh, look at cows. Look, there's cows over there. Can you see the cows? We have cows right next to me house, which is just behind the trees there. Yeah, and I have dogs. They're dogs, you see. I better give him a treat, otherwise he's going to think he's been neglected. He's very emotional like that. That he is. Yeah, you all, Dora. I know you want a treat and all. You're going to have to run, though. Run, Dora. Oh, run. Life is like a box of chocolates, that it is. Yes, old Jimmy Kimmel. They cancelled him, all right? But Jimmy Kimmel just turned up to his attorney. Yeah, and Legal Eagles and all that, you know? And he just turned up there in his Audi R8. Got out of there all slick. He looked like Men in Black kind of thing, you know. He got out of his car with his shades on, and he had a sinister smile on. I don't know how you do a sinister smile, but a sinister smile. I don't think it's like an ooh or an ooh. Oh, I don't bloody know. Anyway, no, because he knows the score. The fact is, the contract that Jimmy Kimmel had with Disney. Or ABC, actually Disney, was in that contract, it basically states that he could do political satire unhampered. That was his thing, that was what he was allowed to do. And they've cancelled him for his political satire. So that's unfair cancellation of Jimmy Kimmel. But you see, the thing is, why he's smirking and laughing and that, do you know what he's done? He's suing. He's suing for $1 billion. Mini-me, stop pumping the laser. Okay. Anyway, he's suing them for $1 billion. The fact about it is, he's got a case. He has got a case. So now Disney, they're panicking now, and they actually looking at ways to rehire Jimmy Kimmel. I think they cocked up, all right? I think they most certainly cocked up, big time. So, meanwhile, just like the Canadian boycotts, elbows up. Oh, Canadian, my friends. Just like the Canadian boycotts, because of the tariffs and the rhetoric from the Orange von Schützenpanzer, you fucking orange Nazi, Iatzi. Anyway, that geezer, the one who looks like is he's got, I don't know, it's like he's in camouflage. There's all these different shades going on in his body. I don't know what he's trying to camouflage with, but his hands are got these weird, like, shaded bits on, and it's got, well, actually, no, it looks like an actual line, really, like, you know, like the camouflage on the wing, or, you know, yeah, he's looking rather strange these days, that he is. And he was rather, had to put trolled he was, by Keir Starmer and the King. Yeah, Keir Starmer was there talking about paedophiles. I thought that was funny. Anyway, get back on track. I got my notes. I wrote down a few notes I did. I think I probably got through a lot of it, but, you know. Yeah, so he's gone to the elder lawyer, so he's going to be suing them for $1 billion, which I think is hilarious. And the thing is, you see, with all this stuff, what's going on, these people like Disney and ABC News, they all think that they are so big that nothing can touch them. They are only as good as the people who put them on their pedestal. Just like YouTube. YouTube is only as good as the creators that put the stuff on the platform. These people have to realise and understand that they wouldn't exist without us people. You know? They just wouldn't. Now, there has been this start of a boycott, and I think we need to try and make... I agree with Josh on that we need to make it a little bit more prolific. We need to spread the word, not just in the United States, and what have you, because they're the ones that are directly affected, but this stuff breeds. It bleeds to everybody. It affects everyone. You know, if the United States sneezes, we all catch a fucking cold, don't we? And the thing about fascism is easy to spread because they always use easy one-liners like sovereignty and stuff like that. Get your sovereignty back. Make America great again and all that sort of stuff. You know, yeah, of course people are going to take to that and think that sounds good. You know, we'll vote for that until they realise it means that they actually are losing absolutely everything and their freedom of speech. And the fact is, they're only making America great for the billionaires, not them. Wake up, people! Wake up! I say, that I do. Yes. So, but lots of people are shunning Disney, but not enough. And we need the world to react to this. Because, like I said about fascism, it spreads. And we have got problems here. I'm in France, okay? We have problems with right-wing populist idiots, okay? Including the people who vote for them, the people who support them, and the people who repeat their chants. You know, and also Alternative for Germany. You've got Mr. Blondie and in the Netherlands, and the list goes on. And obviously Viktor Orban. These right-wingers are up there very, very dangerous. And I'm just going to grab my dogs because I've got a car coming. Dora, this way. I've got a car coming. Dora. Bonjour.
Hello.
Merci beaucoup. Dora. Well, that's one car today. Oh. Anyway, where was I? After that, stress about my dogs because you got. Before we'd been really panicked them because before they'd chase the cars, which wasn't so good. These days they ain't got the energy for that. All they want is treats. And I can prove that because they all hang around me again, wanting treats. It's all about their tummies these days. It really is. Dora, don't look at me like that. Can you see her wonky jaw? Do you know she got that? She had a ram. We used to have goats and sheep, you see, and we had a ram. And she decided, when she was a puppy, that would be a great idea to go and play with the ram. Unfortunately, the ram thought it was a great idea. I'll ram her and bust all the jaw up. Literally, the whole thing was disconnected from it. Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, our vet was very good. Do you know what it cost us at the vet? I'll tell you, you'll be shocked at this. It was horrendous. It was horrendously cheap. It cost us €80. This was about 10, 12 years ago. But still, even then, we were shocked. We expected like €200 or €300 or something. But anyway, yeah. Put her out as well. Yeah. So, so it is important. It is important that we make these. Isn't just Disney. It's anyone. Any of these companies need to understand and realise that if they go against the rights of the people, in other words, effectively they succumb to the bullying of Donald Trump, they need to understand that the people will rise up against it. You know, and it can't be that easy for them at the moment because a lot of people, because of the cost of living and what have you, are looking at all their subscriptions and saying, we need to get rid of that, we need to get rid of that. Practically, that is a necessity for some people because, times are tough. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any subscriptions to any of them sort of things, and so I don't need to do that. But I have done, including Sky and all that sort of stuff, Netflix, and, But if these platforms don't stand up for you, Well, why are you giving them money? Doesn't make any sense, does it? But you see, this is everywhere. This isn't just the United States. This affects us all because it becomes a trend. And trends, they spread, don't they? They spread like wildfire. Well, if he can get away with it, you know? We mustn't allow that to happen. And I agree with Josh from Enemy from Win, within, my friendly trucker. I agree with him wholeheartedly. He's 100% right. He's very passionate about the topic, and in his video, he's very passionate about it. And he brought up a lot of points that I haven't. But he's definitely worth checking out. Check out his video. It's quite long. It's 18 minutes long, but it's definitely worth a watch because he's just right. It's just right. The whole thing is messed up, and if we don't stand up against this, the bully will be back for more. And we've got to force these people, these billionaires and multinational companies, to respond, stand up against these people. Because the fact of the matter is, Donald Trump, with his lawsuit against Disney, he had no grounds. Just like he didn't last time with ABC when they paid him $16 million to shut him up. They had no grounds. There's a distinct possibility that they would have won anyway. It's weakness. It's weakness and it's foolish. You know, when they come for your lunch money every day, the bully that is, you know, if you keep giving it to them, they're going to come the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. That's just how it is. That's the same. I've been in that situation before, you know? Because I was quite small at school. I was quite strong, but I was quite small. There was one guy that kept picking on me. One day I just flipped. I turned around, pushed him against the fucking wall, and bashed his head right, and he cracked him with the Georgian wide glass window. So, needless to say, my dad would be happy because they tried to give him the bill. But anyway, I just flipped because I was having it virtually every day, you see. And after that, it was just, you know, I wouldn't say we were friends, but we were on good talking terms, you know. It all kind of went into the ether. In fact, we used to joke about it. So, you know, sometimes you just got to stand up to these people. And if you've got the ability to do it, you know, what you got to watch out for is the quiet ones, all right? It's the quiet ones. So we are the quiet ones. We are the ones who need to stop being quiet and need to start shouting from the feckin' rooftops, doing everything that we can, because they're going to come for everything. They're going to come for these platforms, YouTube. They're going to come for, well, not TikTok, because they've got it now, haven't they? Yeah, Trump is involved with that. Literally. I mean, he's got shares in it, controlling shares. And, yeah, it's just, I don't know, we've got to do something. We've got to do something. And if we don't, they'll come for everything. And the freedom of speech on the left, you know, common decency and common sense will be gone. But hate speech on the right, well, that is a different kettle of fish, that it is. They'll allow that to pass, just like they have been. Anyway, please beat the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, because my dog is waiting to get back in the house. Yes, it's a mess around there, because I've been doing work and what have you, and chucking things out the back of the car. Anyway, time for me to go, so I'm going to say toodaloo, you know, but please beat the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, bell icon, because then you get one fast thing in your pocket every time I upload another video. Oh God, alright Dora. She give me the eyes, she is. See the eyes? Oh, they're only little. They're like little training treats. And Sebastian's sniffing through the door. What's in there, boy? What's in there? Do you want a treat? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, it's the house that it is. Ooh, there's a moose, about my house. Toodaloo.